Hello and thank you for joining me today. My name is Jarrell. If you are new to the channel, if you recently subscribed, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out here. This is a variety channel, but generally we focus on video games and having fun adventures, having a laugh. I do cover industry topics on a professional level from time to time. Recently there has been some movement on the Ubisoft situation, and I haven't been discussing it. I haven't been covering it. So basically what's happened is Tencent has taken a $1.25 billion 25% stake in Ubisoft. And there are content creators on YouTube who are covering the topic. And I think some people are wondering why I'm not making videos and discussing the topic. And the reason being is when I make videos addressing industry topics, it is for very specific reasons. You often see people throwing a tantrum on the internet like little babies screaming, "Oh, you're doing this for attention." So when you are a child and when you are young, you don't have a perspective of the world. So naturally, you can only assume other people do things based on what you understand. And children can only understand doing things for attention. So that's why you see commenters screaming that, is that they're little children. They don't understand that adults do things for meaningful reasons. So when I cover an industry topic, it is for a very specific reason. I dislike attention. I don't enjoy making serious videos like that, especially when they cover difficult topics, but it is necessary. I do them out of responsibility. And the reason why I have not made any videos discussing this topic is there is no reason for me to discuss this topic. And that's it. That's all there is. I have nothing to contribute to the conversation. I have nothing to add. There is no guidance or direction that this situation requires, and so I won't be discussing it for the time being. There's no reason for me to discuss it. So there we go. I don't celebrate failure. I don't enjoy hearing about these things. I do not like to see these companies fail. And so my goal is to help the industry do better, to help companies do better, to be more consumer focused. And I dislike the anti-consumer trends that we're seeing in the industry. So that's what I'm working against. I'm working against anti-consumer, anti-gamer trends. So that's all I'm going to say about this topic. I'm not talking about this. I have no intention to talk about this unless there is a need for me to discuss the topic. And personally, it's very boring. This is boring. This is a boring topic. I don't like it. And so with that out of the way, I'm going to show you something that is not boring. I'm going to show you something that I think is cool. So I'm going to go ahead and just toggle my green screen for a second. Okay, so I'm going to show you something I think is really cool, but we need to clarify something first. My intention here is not to make you buy things. One of my careers in the past was in marketing, featuring products, advertising, a whole bunch of other stuff. When I'm here, I do not want to tell you to buy things. I'm not here to tell you to spend money. That is one of the reasons why I don't take ad sponsorships. I don't even put contact details on my YouTube channel because I don't even want advertisers reaching out to me and saying, "Hey, do you want to feature, you want to do an ad thing?" No, I don't want to do ad sponsorships on this channel. This is basically for us to have fun. I'm not going to ruin the vibe for that. So when I show you something, when I show you, you know, something you can buy, I am not telling you to buy it. I am not trying to make you spend money. So I just want you to understand that. I'm not trying to say, buy this, you'll be like me. Buy this, you'll be cool. Buying things won't make you happy. This thing is so cool. This is cool. Right? Okay, so just understand where I'm coming from, okay? I am not saying buy this, it'll make you happy. This will not make you happy. This will not give you a sense of purpose in life. This will not give you validation or meaning. It is just an object. It's a material item. It means literally nothing, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. But look at this cool little kickstand. Huh? Huh? Okay, so there's cool LEDs here. You can turn that off, but I leave them on because when I grew up, I had a number of Mad Catz controllers, and they had LEDs in them, especially on the PlayStation 1. I had a clear blue controller, and it would shoot the LED right into my eyeball. So I would have to put like a blanket over the controller when I was playing at night because it would blind me. I think it's funny. It looks really cool. This doesn't, it's not blinding. So this is an emulation device. This plays vintage games using emulators. This is like a 5-inch widescreen 16:9 screen, IPS OCA laminate. It's gorgeous. So the brand is Game MT, the model is E5 Plus. Now, if you look up reviews online, especially on YouTube, you'll see that it has a disgusting, rancid D-pad. I think they've done a silent revision because there hasn't been any news announcements over it. But if you look at the D-pad, this is great. It comes up quite far. There's great tactile feel to it. You can really feel, where you're going to be pressing. It has good central pivot. So I will do a review on this device. This video, I'm just want to share it with you because it's a little topical. This is an excellent device. It's comfortable to use. It's weirdly comfortable to use. The battery life is borderline eternal. The shoulder buttons are responsive. Oh, I don't know if the lapel mic will pick that up, but the buttons are great, right? So this runs on Android. You can put an SD card in there with a different firmware and run on a Linux-based, and you can have an interface that's more refined and customized. The community for this is growing. They are bringing out different firmwares for this, but this runs on Android, and I'm optimizing and testing my upcoming games. I'm making free Android versions, and I'm making sure it runs on the hardware. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, again, not that I'm telling you to buy it because it's cool, but if you are in the market for one of these, this is awesome. This is so cool. I will put the link in the description. It's not sponsored. I'm putting the link in the description because the seller that I got this from, they must have the new revision where the D-pad is excellent. It's great. Okay? So I'm discussing this because this company that makes this, Game MT E5, if you have a look at a few of their products from earlier on in their run, especially last year, they're awful. There is an earlier version of this. They have other retro handhelds, which I own, that I have the newer versions of, not the older versions. The older versions received significant criticism. People reached out to the company. They were putting reviews on the internet. They were saying, look, this device, it sucks, right? When something sucks, just say that it sucks, be honest about it, and move on. And this company, instead of paying reviewers to lie and say, this is great, this is a return to form, this is the best thing I've ever seen, this fixed my failing marriage. Instead of doing that, what this company did is they listened to people, they understood the feedback, and then they improved their products. For 2 revisions in a row, people said, look, this thing, the software sucks, the D-pad is atrocious. It was a dish with like a plastic cover on it. It looked like something you used to control a claw machine in an arcade. Terrible. Every time this company rolls out a new product, they've improved it. They listen to the feedback. They're trying to make their product better, earnestly and honestly. So they're doing the actual work, and they're trying to be better. We've seen other companies that don't do that. Instead of trying to become better, they close their ears and they say, I'm not listening, and then they pay reviewers to lie and say, this is the best thing in the world, it's a return to form. I will not support a company that does that. But I will support a company like this that actively keeps improving their product and is trying to reach a point where they can offer something that is a very good value for money, that is a great product. I will be watching this company closely because I want to see what else they make, because I have a feeling they're going to keep making cool stuff. The products they are making are niche, they're very different, they're pretty weird and unusual compared to the other products in this space. and I think I will be supporting them. I hope they stick around for a long time. I hope they do well. So I will talk about their products, not because I have some sort of ad sponsorship with them, but because I like the things that they're making, and I hope they stick around for a long time because I want them to make more cool, weird stuff. That's it. Okay, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Anyway, again, that's the game MTE5 Plus. I will put the link in the description to this. But again, if you buy this, if you own it, it's not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you be like me. It's not going to, you know, change your life. It's just another object, right? It's just another item. But it has a cool little kickstand. All right. I'm done with this video. I'm going to do a second video for today. One that's a cool one. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you around.